this week I'm going to show you how to set up and work through a basic grid. You want to start by setting up just simple canter poles, 3 steps apart, as many as you've got, all the way up the long side. So I've warmed him up now, walk, trot, canter, nice and loose, and now I'm just going to have a canter through the poles to get him used to the idea of working through a grid today.
Oh, you got the feeling that I want to feel. Oh,
he's like, ooh, so excited.
It's in the way you look, it's in the way you love, and I can see that this is real, is real. It's in the way you talk, it's in the way.
So now that we've had a canter through the poles, we're going to start progressing and jumping some fences. So to jump the fences, we need to make sure that then the distance between the pole and the fence is 3.5 yards, like we did when we jumped the bounce. Although I'm showing you only this on one rein, it's quite important that you jump your grids on both reins. So you can either build your fences in the middle of the arena so that you can come off of both reins, or you can build it up a little bit in one way, put it back down to poles, and then build it up in the opposite direction. So here we are, moving the fence out 1/2 yard. This is to account for when a horse takes off over a fence. Oh dear, it's all going wrong. When a horse takes off over a fence, it will take off further away from a fence than it would a pole. So you have to lengthen every distance ever so slightly when you add in a fence to account for this. Nearly there. Bit wonky.
Take that from you.
So we have now built 2 parts. So through these distances we will have it walking at 3.5 yards. Through this distance 3.5 yards, and then through the canter poles 3 yards or 3 steps.
It's in the way you touch, and
So we're going to build this up fence by fence until we've got all 5 fences built as cross poles on the grid. My very helpful helper has now been through and adjusted all of the poles and all the fences. So we've got pole, fence, with 3.5 strides between the whole grid. All the way up. 3.5 steps, all the way. Up the last part of the grid so that I can challenge him a little bit and jump a slightly bigger fence.
oh, before you I was searching for a rarity. Oh, you showed me things I've never thought that I
George is now very kindly going to put a back rail on it, so we're going to swap the front pole for a plank and put a back rail ever so slightly higher so the fence is ascending. Guys, a how-to guide for jumping a grid. Please like and share, and if you've got any questions, please comment below, and I'll see you next time.